Welcome to Thought for March the 13th. Our readings are Leviticus chapter 21, Psalm 120 to 124, and Luke chapter 4. And our thought is, from where does my help come? Psalm 21 today begins with a question, and sometimes this is not recognised. The psalmist is lifting up his eyes to the hills and asking, from where does my help come? Does it come from the hills, the high places? The pagan people around, and all too often the Jewish people, were attracted to do the same. They looked to high places where they felt they would be nearer to where their God dwelt. When travelling in India, one frequently sees hilltops crowned with Hindu temples. The second verse answers the question, stating, "My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth." That is just as true today. But what sort of help can seekers expect? Well, this psalm is the second of 5 short psalms to be read today, which are called Songs of Ascents. Among the Jews, these and the 10 psalms which follow are generally understood to be the songs that were sung as they went up to Jerusalem to worship in the temple. In some cases, they would be coming from distant lands. Remember the man from Ethiopia that Philip was sent by the Spirit to meet? He had come to Jerusalem to worship and was returning. Acts chapter 8 verse 27 tells us. Recall Isaiah's vision. It shall come to pass in the latter days that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established as the highest of the mountains. And many people shall come and say, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord. Isaiah 2 verses 2 and 3. So, what did pilgrims going up to Jerusalem sing about? Do these psalms foreshadow our going up to Jerusalem in the future? The first one, Psalm 120, is, "In my distress I cried to the Lord, and he answered me. Deliver me, O Lord, from lying lips, from a deceitful tongue." Verses 1 and 2. And this illustrates the kind of help that was sought and given to genuine worshippers of God like David. It also shows the frame of mind of those who do not know God that those going up to Jerusalem leave behind. Psalm 121 ends, "The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time forth and for evermore." The Lord watches over all the ways in which we travel, if we firmly believe our help comes from the Lord. The verse will find its complete fulfillment when Jesus returns and the kingdom is established. And what a wonderful atmosphere then as we go up to the mountain of the Lord. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, remembering that the Word is a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.